What's up, y'all? I'm Lawrence St. Victor from Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk, and today I have two unboxings. I have my Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Black Adam figure with the cloak, and my Shazam gold label Walmart exclusive, both from Mcfarlane. Let's get into it. Now, for those of you wondering, why am I doing a double unboxing? Why not just do one video and another video? Well, that's because I'm not going to get all the way into it, but as much as I love that this guy is getting his solo movie and that he, Dwayne Johnson went on record saying he wants to fight Superman, us comic book heads know that this is the protagonist to Black Adam. Black Adam is the bad guy to Shazam, Shazam's villain. So if the movies won't put them together, then I will. So I'm very excited to see how these two figures match up. I'm pretty sure once Shazam, the sequel comes out, eventually things keep getting pushed back and bumped up and pushed back. I'm sure we're gonna get a figure from that movie, but I saw this figure, I thought it was dope. I really love Shazam. I love the Rebirth design, which is pretty similar to the New 52 design, and I just had to have him when I saw him. So hopefully, these two match up pretty well. Although they're both 7-inch figures, anyone who collects the Multiverse figures know that the scales don't always match up perfectly. But enough talking, man. Let's get to an unboxing. Let's start off with Black Adam. Standard packaging. We have the logo of the movie right here. Black Adam with Cloak. Now, what's interesting is, oh, that artwork is fantastic. Now, on the uncloaked figure, it's actually a picture of The Rock in the Black Adam costume. It's an image that I think is probably on most movie posters. But here with the cloaked version, we get him in a drawn image, and I believe this is the cloak behind him, but they didn't put a hood on him. Should have put a hood on him. But anyway, let's get this guy open. Now, guys, I usually don't buy figures from the movie until I see the movie first, because you just never really know how the movie's gonna turn out, and if you wind up hating the movie, you have a figure. But I am a huge Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan. I was a fan of his when he was Rocky Maivia in the WWF, before he even developed the Rock persona. I was a massive Rock fan. So the fact that the Rock is now a freaking, superhero, anti-hero, whatever you want to call it, I mean, it's amazing. You can see this figure right here, and it's already looking so dope. Before I open him up, let's take out, well, I'm not going to take out the figure stand. You guys know what the figure stand looks like. But let's get this card open. This card looks pretty cool. Do you guys, what do you guys do with your cards? Do you collect your cards? With your Mcfarlane figures, do you stack them up? Do you put them in a card book? Do you just kind of throw them away? What do you guys do with your cards? And here we go. Here's a good look at that card, man. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And here you go right here. You can pause the video. For anyone who wants to read this, you can pause it. But that's pretty cool, man. I'm actually gonna read this. I don't usually read them because I know the characters, but I'm curious if the origin they gave him in the movie is slightly different than the one in the comics. Let's open him up. Now you can see right here, he comes with no accessories. Now the uncloaked version comes with lightning hands. Not too different than what's coming with Shazam. It's a different style, but still lightning shooting out of his hands. And we're not getting that here, so I guess the cloak kind of counts as his accessory. Let's get him out. Yo, this is cool. The details are amazing. Take a look at the details in the suit. Man, now the one without the cloak, the belt and the boots are way more gold. Where here, they're kind of tarnished. I like the tarnished. I like that this guy, when he calls on the power, it's like he's older and he had the power for way longer than Shazam. So I don't mind if his costume's a little bit more beat up in the details, and you can probably lift it up higher if you want to, but I won't because I don't want to mess it up. But take a look at this, guys. This might be the best live action movie face sculpt that Mcfarlane has ever done. I mean, that looks like The Rock. Dude, I wanted the cloaked one, although I'm pretty sure he probably gets rid of the cloak throughout the movie. He probably doesn't have it more than he has it. But I thought it was so interesting. The way it's just, folds. And this is kind of a way thicker plastic than some of the other multiverse capes. And it might make it hard to stand. We'll see. But I mean, look at the details here. All throughout his suit. And you can take a look at it. It's not like it's one pattern. Like, you know, it's different here, it goes here. He goes in different directions. Oh man, check out the boots. This is a really great figure. And in the movie, this looks way more tarnished. Then here is kind of a, you know, a bright yellow. It's a little more orangey, I think, or mustardy in person. But maybe it's supposed to be like, you know, it's lighting up. Like, you know, he's getting his powers going. And I heard from another YouTuber that his eyes, let's get focus here. Can we get some focus? His eyes kind of have a glow to them. Do you guys see it? I don't see it. But maybe I need to look a little closer once I take him from in front of the camera. But this is an amazing figure, guys. I mean, this is freaking Black Adam. The lightning kind of comes up a little bit here, which I don't mind at all. It would have been nice if he came with his lightning hands, but I guess this cape, you know, that's how they keep it at that $20-something price point. Take another 360 look. Oh man, just the way it drapes in. The material here. It looks like literal material in the details. I don't know if it's supposed to be like Egyptian detailing. Oh, and just the kind of gloves he has here. And let's check out the articulation real quick. How well does this thing move? And it's good to have crunch. Of course, you kind of have the softer here. Oh, this is a little stiff right here, but that's fine. Now, since this is harder, you're not gonna get his arms all the way up. It's not that softer kind of cape that allows flexibility. It would be, oh man, this should have came with a flight stand, right? I figure all figures that can fly, especially if they come with capes, should get a flight stand. But that is The Rock as Black Adam. Yo, like, it looks too good. And he looks too good as Black Adam for the movie not to be good. So this movie, it's gotta be a banger, man. Who's excited to see the movie? I am. Will he stand? Can he stand without his stand? The cape is so heavy. I might need to pull his figure stand out because the cape is so heavy and the feet are a little awkward. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a fan of figures needing stands. Now, if you wanted to pose, of course, but just for him to stand up, I'm not the biggest fan of that. But what are we gonna do? Dope. Now this dude, man, I don't collect too many multiverse figures that aren't Batman and Superman or part of Batman and Superman's world. I'm a big Batman and Superman are my favorite superheroes, and I kind of been collecting those. So I don't really have like, you know, the Green Lanterns. I don't have any of them. I'm kind of hunting. See, he fell off the figure stand. We'll worry about that later. I haven't hunting down the Flash that came out a couple years ago because they just dropped that Kid Flash. And then we have the Wally West Flash. I'm like, yo, I can have this, a really cool Flash family, get Reverse Flash, maybe Godspeed. That could be dope. But hunting down the Flash in the secondhand market is not fun. But anyways, Shazam, gold label, which means you're going to every freaking Walmart hoping to find this guy because that's the only place you can find him, or eBay, which is where I got this guy. I love Shazam, and I love him more now than I did before. I wish this character got the treatment that, you know, Batman and Superman and Spider-Man and all the big ones got back then, because think about it, this hero is ultimate wish fulfillment as a kid. The fact that you can just say Shazam and you get big and turn into a superhero, but then you can say Shazam again and kind of still go back to school, still live your life, still have friends, still have a girlfriend, still have a boyfriend. I just love that idea, and I really dig the movie. And the New 52 Shazam comic, the graphic novel, that collection, that's what like really reinvigorated my love for the character. That run was great. I haven't read any of the recent stuff. Let me know, is that stuff just as good as the New 52 run? Because that run was freaking dope. Let's get him out of here. I'm excited for the sequel. The sequel too, man. It just keeps getting pushed back. I think it was, did it get moved back up again? I don't know. It's so hard to keep track what's going on with the DC films lineup, what's getting canceled, what's getting pushed back, what's getting bumped up. But anyways, let's pull out. That was a lot. As you see, he comes with two hands right here. So it's almost like, I guess he's shooting electricity out. And here is the electricity. Let's get these accessories out. So yeah, I just want to just pose these guys next to each other, man, because Black Adam, correct me if I'm wrong, man. Maybe I got it wrong, but isn't like Black Adam Shazam's like Joker or Lex Luthor? Like he's his big bad. I know Shazam has other rogues, but to have somebody else who can call upon the power but has way more experience and wisdom, this is bothering me. And who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows who pops in as a cameo at the end of Black Adam? I know we all want Henry Cavill, and believe me, I do too. I want a Superman film bad. I want him to be, how dope would it be if Superman was in Shazam? Like his mentor. That'd be so fire. Okay, even with a figure stand, this isn't the easiest. I know you guys didn't come here to watch me stand my toys up. Stay. Okay, now let's get to this guy. Yo, this is dope. This is an amazing figure right here. I'm so happy with the way this turned out. I love the red. It's kind of like maybe a hint of orange in there, and just how clean it looks. And I know this is a similar body to the Endless Winter Black Adam, I think. And I think what's the other Shazam? King Shazam, I think it's all the same buck. But I don't mind because it looks freaking great. The details in this costume are pretty amazing. Not as detailed as the Black Adam one, the Rock's one, but you know, this is still based off of the comic, not the movie. And the cape is great. It's thick. It's similar to Black Adam. It's real thick. It's not thinner. And how dope would it be if the hood could actually like come up? Yeah, I don't know how they would make that work. It'd be nice if it had a gold trim though, right? It's kind of missing the gold trimming around that we see where it could have been. But yeah, this is an amazing figure. I dig it. Look at the face sculpt. Kind of looks a little like John Cena, right? It doesn't match the neck as much, but I don't care about those details on this. And it's kind of cool, similar to Black Adam, where this is kind of raised a bit. It's super clean, man. And the face is great. Because even though it's based off of a comic, it still looks like it could be a movie face. The belt. That peach. Check out these boots. Man. Now, I'm not going to take, well, I'll take one hand out. Oh, it doesn't want to come out. All right, let's not, I'll use later, you know, hot water or whatever. Excuse me. But are these hands too big? Are they big hands? Maybe not. Hands look a little big. But here's the accessories. It's accessories. You have the lightning right here. And they kind of, well, I think you just put it in like this. Sure, it's supposed to be the other hands, but he can give like a lightning punch, right? Yeah, he can give a lightning punch. And you guys in the comments are gonna probably be like, there's an easier way to do what I'm doing. Oh man, I got so excited about this figure. I didn't show you the box. And he won't stand on his own. That's okay. Gold label box right here. I'll pull the card out in a second. But that is dope. That artwork is sick. He has like a little lunch bag, and during recess, he just turns into Shazam, Captain Marvel Shazam, and just enjoys his lunch. I love that. I love that. He's every bit of a hero and a kid at the same exact time. I love that. Let's pull this card out. Let's see what we're working with over here. Oh. I'll probably have to pull the figure stand out too, because his cape is pretty thick. These cards are fire. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer like the photography cards that have, you know, a picture of the action figure in a kind of a dramatic pose and with a cool background? Or do you prefer like these drawn ones? And there goes Black Adam falling down. So dope. I'm so happy with this figure. You know, pretty stiff coming out the package, but that's fine. As long as you can get it moving. Ab crunch is really good. Look up. And again, figures that can fly, man, give them one of them flying stands, you know? And similar to Black Adam, like because this is so thick, this is as far as you're getting his hands up, you know, which is all right. We don't have a flight stand anyway. I guess you can borrow them from Superman. That's this figure, man. Check out his details there. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. This is probably gonna be our only kind of classic Shazam, at least until they drop the movie figure. And I think it's pretty freaking good. I mean, can it really get any better? You know, a little gold trimming around the cape and stuff, but can it get any better? Really? I don't know, man. Let's see how these two play with each other. Let me get this figure stand up because I know. Because like I said, if the movie's not gonna give it to us, I'm gonna give it to myself. These two need to be in a movie throwing punches. Did you guys ever see that Shazam movie that DC showcased, right? That animated kind of short film where you had Captain Marvel, Shazam going up against Black Adam and Superman. That to me is like what I wished we were getting in the theaters. And you know, if it would be like cementing the DC extended universe to have like these three just going at it. But like, do these play well with each other? Or they just feel like two different scales now. The thing that is interesting is I think The Rock, the Black Adam, is on the shorter side of Shazam. Am I wrong? No, not really. Not really. What do you guys think? It's funny, in camera, the scale looks a little more off than it does in person. Shazam! Yeah, in person, they don't seem that far off. What do you guys think? Do these look good together on a shelf, or you can tell the movie line is completely different than the comic book line? They're going on a shelf either way, together. But I want to know what your thoughts are. Because maybe you had a thought of doing the same thing and wasn't sure if these will look good together or not. So you're getting a look right here. You can tell me whether you think these two will look good on the shelf together. And if you don't think so, then you can get the Endless Winter Black Adam, which has the same body style, so they'll definitely match. But I kind of dig it, man. I kind of dig it. Now, if we give Dwayne what he's really asking for, because he says the power of what does he say? The power shift of the DC universe is about to change or shift, or so the power dynamic. He says something. Basically, he says he's the new guy in charge. And he has been calling out Henry Cavill, Superman. Now that's pretty. Now I can't lie. That would be dope. That would be sick. He just, I'm telling you, that would be sick. He kind of touches down. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, I can't lie. That'd be dope. Especially if he touches down in his black costume. That'd be pretty sick. And I do think, I wasn't sure, but these do go pretty well together. What do you guys think? You can just see how far Mcfarlane has come when it comes to face sculpts, with how much it does look like Henry Cavill-ish, but look at The Rock's face, come on. And boom. There we go. That's pretty dope, man. I think they go together. They might go together. Go together better than this dude, Shazam. I'm not sure what's gonna be on the shelf now. Am I gonna undo what I just said about putting Shazam and Black Adam together by putting Superman instead? I will not. Let's see how well Shazam plays with some other comic book inspired multiverse figures. How does we have two Rebirth. These are both Rebirth figures right here. And what do you guys think? These match pretty well. Superman's bigger, he's beefier, but they kind of match. These figure stands. They kind of match. Let's bring in Batman. I think that works, man. What do you guys think? They work together. They work really well together. That's pretty dope. Okay, it's giving me ideas. Just giving myself ideas. That still works to me. That's the way I want it to go. That's the way I want it to go. What do you guys think? I'm on the fence now, I can't lie. I'm not 1,000% sure if they match. I mean, it's my action figure shelf. I can do whatever I want. But I'm not 1,000% sure if they match or not. Now, just for some comparisons, I have some old school DC Direct figures right here that I thought were pretty cool. I love the way these guys slide you out. I love the way these guys complemented each other. This dude, this is straight up from New 52 and the different shades. And I wish that cape gave us a little bit more of that detail, you know? Can't really put his arms down. His lats are too big, man. He goes crazy on back day. And this Black Adam's pretty cool. He's more like just so sinister evil. There's no anti-hero in this one. And, you know, pretty much the same buck, I think, in the way his cape. I know I'm not doing a review of these, just for a little comparison. I need to get it together when it comes to standing up my figures. It's these capes. So what do you guys think? What do you like better? The DC Direct, the old school DC Direct, or these Multiverse figures? Let you be the judge. But listen, man, I'm a big fan of Shazam, Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call him. And I love the idea of these two going at it. How dope is that? The Rock learns, Black Adam learns, not only does he wield the power of Shazam, he can like absorb it or something, and you know, he wants the power. How dope is that? Man. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts on both figures. Are these a must-have? Are these a pass? Do you want to get the other one that's not cloaked? Let me know. Are you going to hold out for the movie one if and when it does come out? Let me know. Let me know. As always, man, we're dropping content here every single day. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out our playlist. We have so many unboxings and toy hunts and movie reviews, and my cousin and I, we're going over each episode of Batman the Animated Series, so we're having a lot of fun on this channel. Also, we got a podcast. You can check out the description in the below. We have the links of that. We just geek out on the stuff we love, man. Of course. Oh, and you can. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm so sorry. Terrible, terrible unboxing. Because I didn't tell you guys how this is a softer. It's not. Oh, shoot. Okay. You can tell I just opened this because I didn't realize this is a separate piece right here. So you can get, he can turn his head. Wow. That would have been a big mistake. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. That works, man. That works. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. All right, I've been here long enough. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about these figures. I will see you next time. Peace. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.